Tension in Edo State as police takes over State House of Assembly. With just a little over 1 month into the September 19th Edo governorship election, a political tempest is already blowing across the land and destabilizing the already heated Edo polity as a result of what can best be described as a bad-tempered electioneering activities, which has already led to bloody clashes, accusations and counter-accusations across party lines. The Edo election is fast becoming a do-or-die fierce fight and scramble for the governorship seat of the state, buoyed by the fallout between the sitting governor of the state, Godwin Obasake, and the former governor of Edo State and the embattled national chairman of APC, Adams Oshiomole. Bloodletting, character assassination, claims of plot to rig elections, monetary inducements of perceived voters has become the unfortunate character of elections in Nigeria in recent times, and Edo is a full-blown typification of such negative narrative and indices of our political practices and culture. Hi, this is Rendezvous TV. If this is your first time of visiting our channel, kindly subscribe, like and share our stories, and don't forget to drop your comments and let us know what you think on this very particular story. Reports reaching News Rendezvous suggest that some detachment of policemen from outside Edo State were reported to have invaded and taken over Edo State House of Assembly, and the reason for such brazen act is yet to be clear, but feelers suggest that it cannot be too distant from the fierce battle for the governorship seat of Edo State come September 2020. The security officers were said to be led by a Deputy Commissioner of Police Operations, Ayola Ajela, including operatives attached to the Police Mobile Force and Operation Thunderstorm. Also at the Assembly complex were personnel of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. The Edo State House of Assembly Speaker, Honorable Francis Okie, has alleged that a sitting governor is working behind the scenes, plotting to forcefully take over the State Assembly. Speaking during the plenary, Okie alleged that some people in his party are poised on using the fake maize to take over the Assembly. The speaker said the plan is being hatched with the former deputy speaker, Yekini Idiaye, who recently declared support for candidate of the APC. Okie pointed out that the Edo State is already heated by the high political tensions as a result of the electioneering campaigns ahead of the Guba polls. Okie said, and I quote, "Their planned action is akin to lighting a match in an already tense political environment. We call on Edo people to rise against this planned plot to subvert their will using external forces," he said. The drama was later followed by a said impeachment of the Speaker of the House of Assembly by some 17 members of the State House of Assembly who were said to have held a meeting and impeached the Speaker in an unknown location. Reacting to the political crisis in Edo State, the People's Democratic Party has charged the Inspector General of Police, Adamu Mohammed, to immediately stop the invasion and attempt to forcefully take over the Edo State House of Assembly. PDP said in a statement by its National Publicity Secretary, Kola Ologbodiya, that security operatives illegally deployed from Abuja by the All Progressives Congress are trying to take over Edo Assembly, and pointed accusing fingers at the former governor of the state, Adams Oshiomole, as the mastermind of the alleged takeover plot. Opposition party spokesman said, "We urge the Inspector General of Police to act with dispatch to curb this nefarious situation, which has heightened tension in the state and, if not halted, may result in a bloody clash as citizens are already charged to defend their symbol of democracy from a forceful takeover." The police hierarchy is urged to note that this provocative and lawless act by the APC is part of its plan to overheat the polity, create a security situation with a view to unleash violence on the people, derail the democratic order in the state, and blame it on security agencies. We condemn this notorious resort to self-help by the APC and their agents to forcefully take over power in Edo State through the back door. Our party has been informed that the plot is to use the illegal security operation to seize the processes of the House of Assembly and illegally inaugurate certain individuals whose seats have been lawfully declared vacant with plans to use them to pull down democratic structures in the state, the statement reads. The PDP further said that it has been told of a grand plot by Oshiomole, working in alliance with the impeached Deputy Speaker of the State House of Assembly, to import a fake maze, cause anarchy, and then push for the imposition of a state of emergency in the state, seeing that they cannot win the forthcoming governorship election. The PDP therefore charged the IGP to wade in and immediately withdraw the illegal deployed security officers and protect democracy and peace in Edo State. The invasion of the complex is coming barely a day after the state lawmakers impeached the Deputy Speaker of the House, Yekini Idiaye, followed by claims of impeachment of the Speaker, Frank Okie. Although we are yet to know the numerical strength of the police officers sent to Edo State, it is however worrying that elections in Nigeria is gradually becoming heavily militarized. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, in a statement signed by its national coordinator Emmanuel Owubike, said it strongly condemns the actions of the Nigerian police force in Edo State, saying the police has no right to interfere unless it was formally and officially invited by the Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly. The Human Rights Writers Association said, "We hereby, without reservation, absolutely condemn as despicable, reprehensible, and odious any attempt to destabilize the Edo State House of Assembly, and all those involved, if confirmed, must be rounded up and prosecuted for treasonable felony. We want all political actors in Edo State to play the game by the rules and allow peace to be sustained in Edo and in Nigeria as a whole. Let the good people of Edo State not sit by and allow their dear state to be destroyed by self-seeking dictators. Your land is your life, protect it," they say. This alleged police takeover is fast becoming much more like the events that attracted nationwide and international condemnation during the Ekiti governorship election some years ago, where about 30,000 police officers and 2 helicopters were deployed for the governorship elections. So tell us what you think. Is there going to be a free and fair elections in Edo? What are your thoughts on the presence of security officers at the Edo State House of Assembly? Is this not an attempt to intimidate and harass the residents of Edo State? Drop your comments and let us know what you think on this issue. It is our country and we do have a say. If you have a vote, you have a say. Drop your comments and let's keep talking. Have a great day.